Back. Welcome to
What are we
another
talking
show.
about?
Episode 3. Well, before we start, Pete is collecting a bunch of sponsorship dollars and not splitting the pot evenly. So he wants to plug his sponsor real quick before we get into it. So Pete did his thing. He's got to make his side hustle money.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just getting the money and then not sharing it. I think that's best right now because I don't pretty much get paid like $2 here. So going
You're
out
on my payroll, so you can't blame that on me.
I'm just in your office, not on your payroll. Today's sponsor is Costa Brava Cocktails. They just released their new cranberry flavor. I've drank in like 100 of these. I'm probably going to drink 4 of these during this episode because last time I fucked up with the video and you didn't get to see me chug them. So I'll definitely chug a bunch of these. But I reached out to them and they gave us a promo code. Last time we didn't have a promo code. This time we have a promo code. Head over to shop.costabravcocktails.com. Use group chat 10. Guess what? 10% off your order. That's right. And they deliver right to your front door now with their new
great.
online store.
All right, enough, Pete. You fucking alcoholic.
Chug it. Chug it.
You're chugging it?
Yeah. Last time he chugged 4th on it, like back to back to back.
I was hammered for like I was hammered for the next hour of work. It was
And
not
the episode before that, he was rolling a joint. And the last time he was chugging, I mean, there's no one here. It's a party now.
Quarantine's not going to be good on Pete.
No. Oh, that was a good chug.
Come out with some addictions.
Cool. So let's hit up some topics here. First of all, the office is a sauna. So
Yeah.
you guys stopped paying your AC bills? What's going on here?
Yeah. So we stopped paying all bills, and it's like, you know what? Fucking kick us out. You know, they're going to try to, I think, kind of bake us out, you know?
Smoke us out?
Yeah, I think that they think if they make it hot enough, we just will stop coming. But no, that's not going to work. And sorry.
Well, apparently it stopped you.
It did stop me. Yeah, it stopped me long before. You gave me an opportunity to not come in there. I'll take it.
So speaking of you not coming in,
Yeah.
Pete is in your office right now.
I see that.
Last week he rolled the joint on your desk. This week he stole your speakers and your weights. I am in the Young and Reckless office. I took over pretty much all of Young and Reckless's office.
Yeah,
It's my
you
own
did.
private office now. So thank you for that. What are your thoughts on Pete taking over your office?
Well, I think he is acting like it's fucking Interscope Records in the 90s. And he's the white Suge Knight. I mean, rolling joints in the office is just ridiculous. But, you know, I will say, in all seriousness, Pete does a great job. And so far, his addictions have yet to hinder his work ability. So as far as I say, smoke up, drink up, just, you know, show up on time. And I'm happy.
Good. Get your stuff done. And then, Pete, I know you had some questions for Drama about his office. Do you want to get into those?
A lot of things laying around here. I don't know when you'll be back, so I wanted to run through a few things, maybe ask, do you want them? Do you not want them? Can I have them? And you just give me some quick feedback on what
Get out of my shit.
I found this thing. I don't know what this is, but can I have this?
You can't have that. That is a long ways from Costa Brava, Pete.
I don't even know. Is this is with that Jay-Z shit, right?
That's Jay-Z shit. That's Ace of Spades, and I believe.
How much can I get for this on Craigslist?
I don't think too much. I think $400 or $500. I don't know. But listen, it was given to me
for a bottle of alcohol. For Pete, that's like a year's supply of alcohol for Pete.
Right. You can stop doing ads for the next month.
See?
I believe it was given to me. This is terrible, but it was given to me for some sort of celebration. And so even though I forget the celebration, but whatever, dude, it means something to me. Okay.
I can't have it then.
So keep your shitty, low-level alcohol paws off of that. You can't have those either.
What? You're not even wearing them.
You have mountain man big-ass feet. What size are your feet?
I was just going to sell these two. They weren't going to fit me.
Yeah, thank you.
What about this? I was very questionable why you had this, but.
Well, sometimes late nights on Fridays when I'm stuck at the office and I'm feeling like a little angel, I'll throw that puppy on and just really get a new.
So you really want this?
That's a sample.
Okay.
And no, you can't have it because we have yet to make it.
Really?
So even though you are an angel in my eyes, you cannot have it.
All right, that's it. You have nothing left in here other than crap. So I don't want any of those. That's all I wanted. You can't even give me those.
Yeah, my office looks like a doctor's office. I used to record Short Story Long on that wall there behind you. And when I pulled it out and repainted, I never restocked. And then all of a sudden, global pandemic hits. You know, fuck it.
It's one of the more depressing offices. There's like, it's so massive, but there's like nothing in here.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not what it seems. But if you look out, you know, the way you're looking, that's where all the beauty is.
Yeah, let's see the view. That's
There
nice.
you go.
Wow.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen happen at that hotel pool?
Oh my gosh. You know, I don't know if you know this or not, but the weirdest shit goes on at that hotel pool.
I've seen some people out here during quarantine, and I've been watching them. It's pretty fun to watch out the window.
So right over here, these people can't see inside our building, but we can see them. So a lot of really strange shit tends to happen.
Strange shit. I think the most was there was a group of 3 gay men.
Yes, I was here for this.
Yeah, and they all had Speedos on, and they were like a guy would be laying on his stomach, another guy would lay or sit on his back, like kind of mount him, and be like rubbing maybe tanning lotion while kind of doing a little shimmy. And then the other guy was like putting his leg up on the thing. And then, so we filmed this whole thing. And then the funniest part was they were having like a little photo shoot, and we found the photos. On
No way.
Yeah.
I find the pictures.
A lot of times people will tag like the location.
Gotcha.
It was somebody in Young and Reckless said that their friend had seen them post it and was like, I follow them, and then sent their profile through, and then their last post was them up on the roof.
I want to know why whoever that person follows them.
That's what I was wondering too. It was
secret.
within minutes. It was within like 10 minutes of them posting that we were like, we have the account.
Well, it sounds like some secrets were revealed there that we might have missed.
This is all Young and Reckless too. So this is
just saying.
Your
know
team.
Your staff.
It's true. All right, so let's talk about our weekends a little bit. We both had interest. We both kind of got called out for our weekends. Pete and I both. I went to San Diego, which I didn't think was that big of a deal, but some people like yourself and Anand Drama think it's a big deal. What's wrong with going to San Diego if I had to stay in my car the whole time?
Well, number one, I think the big part is that we just don't trust that you indeed were in your car the whole time. And if you were, then that's stupid too, because why drive to San Diego to sit in your car?
Exactly. You might as well experience the corona from outside the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
So either way, I have a problem there. But here's the reason why. I think that for the most part, the group chat crew, being the ones on the couches, are pretty quarantined. But it's you freaking idiots that are going to go bring corona back into the office and get us all sick. So that's why we're pissed.
Okay, and then speaking of corona, and I want to throw Pete under the bus because I went to one person's house. I just went to Parker's house in San Diego. Pete looked like you did a house tour. You went to like 10 or 15 people's places, took some pictures, posted booty pics. What's going on there?
I declare my name because, like most things in group chat, my name just gets drugged through the mud, and I don't really get a 2 cents on how my name gets drugged.
That's what this show's for. We have the power.
Exactly. I'm here to bring justice to my name. I was helping Costa Brava. They had this whole campaign thing. So I was assisting them in shooting content, and some of it happened to be a little bit of booty, and some of it happened to be attractive women holding the product. There was also men in there. If you follow me on any of my Instagrams, you would see that there wasn't just the women thing. So
you think it's good for
point one thing out? Just to point one thing out, you didn't just clear your name. All you did was say, yes, I was doing all of those things.
Yeah, that made it seem like I was being a perv the whole time. But it wasn't.
Think it's good or bad for your brand to be posting girls in thongs on your story?
How is that bad?
I'm just asking a question objectively.
Oh,
Okay, it seems like you're real defensive.
No, I'm defensive because you know what? You always make it seem like I'm the bad guy, but really I'm the good guy.
I think you're a good guy. I think you're a good guy that doesn't respect social distancing and might get a little creepy from time to time.
No, it's never creepy, and we respected social distancing. I had a big lens, so we didn't get close.
I bet you did.
Yeah, I got the
Hey, come check out my big lens.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you tell all the models, huh, Pete?
Yeah, this is how, right again, we're back right where we started.
This is all I know. All I know is I've seen you drunk, and I've seen you go over the cliff of sort of self-control or whatever you want to call it, respectable behavior. And I can only imagine if there's a couple young ladies around that might want to, shoot for Costa Brava, you might get a little handsy. That's all I'm saying. But that's on their, I just want to say that's during their work hours. That's on their legal team.
Yeah.
So HR-wise, we have all dudes in our office.
Mostly dudes.
Well, for group chat.
Yeah. So that was our weekend. Drama. We want a rundown of your weekend. So you're a little more private on the social. So walk me through your full weekend. We want to know every detail from waking up Saturday morning to going to sleep Sunday night. So what time do you wake up? Do you eat breakfast right away? Do you have a coffee? Do you go for a walk? What was your weekend like?
Yeah, I'm not very proud of my weekend. My weekend, I wake up late on weekends now because I have this feeling of like, why wake up early? So wake up at 10 or 11.
Wow. What time do you go to sleep? Like 3?
3 on weekends.
What do you do till 3 a.m. every night?
Well, God damn it. I should have prepared a lie for this. What's funny is I started playing Call of Duty.
Oh, yes.
And I'm really I haven't played video games since I moved here. I haven't owned a game console, but I bought a PlayStation when we were ready for quarantine. I realized how addicting it was, so I stopped. And then recently I relapsed. And so I've been playing Call of Duty from midnight to 3 a.m. I'm terrible at it. So I just literally drop down, get killed, start over for 3 hours. Go to bed late because what do I have to do? Wake up late. I will say I usually then just kind of wander around the house. I do a lot of reading. Sorry, Pete. I know you hate reading. My reading has been through the roof. And then I went for a run this weekend. I went to Beverly Hills to the nice neighborhood over there on Elevado or whatever it is, where Luke and all the Grand AC people run. Ran 3 miles. I'm getting out of shape very quickly. It was very tough. And then pretty much just more reading and Call of Duty. So. Yep.
And then are you cooking all your meals? Are you still ordering in Postmates?
No, I'm Postmates. I mean, as you can see, there's some Postmates garbage back here. I'm Postmating literally everything.
Breakfast, dinner, lunch.
Yeah, I mean, I went and bought a 12-pack of eggs the other day because I do make a pretty good scrambled egg. But for the most part, breakfast, lunch, dinner, water drop-offs, and any random things needed.
That's impressive.
Probably 4 a day. Probably 4 Postmates drop-offs a day.
What's your monthly bill, do you think, on that?
I don't know. And you know what? Not gonna look.
Business must be good because you're just.
I might have to sell that Ace of Spades bottle pretty soon. Let me just say
that. Your monthly bill is greater or less than Pete's monthly salary on Postmates?
Probably greater. Because I'll order waters and stuff, and I'll order $75 worth of smart water. It's not good. Once again, not proud of it, and wish I would have prepared a good lie for this interview.
And the only time out of the house is going for a run and then going to group chat.
Run, group chat. I do go to the grocery store occasionally.
Why don't you just get your water then at the grocery store?
Well, because I tend to run out. I run out of water first. So I can.
You heard of a Brita filter?
No, but what I used to do is at the gym in my building, they have this incredible pH water machine, and I would just go fill up my water jug every morning. Yeah. So now that that's not there, I'm back to I'm kind of bougie, so I'm drinking smart water, but I'm back to that, and so I run out of water quicker. So I go to the grocery store once a week, water a few times a week, and then I just go for drives. If I go to the grocery store, I'll go drive around for 40 minutes just to get some sunlight,
Why aren't you getting one of those big jug machines that you can just refill and you wouldn't run out?
Like a Brita?
No, the big jug machine.
The office cooler type things, right?
Yeah.
We have here.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Too much work. I mean, why do that when Postmates delivers you nice smart water bottles?
It's true. Is smart water your go-to water if you could choose anything? Would you choose Fiji, smart water? What's the best water?
Yeah, I'm a smart water guy. I'm not too passionate about that. I wouldn't fight anyone for it, but I am a smart water guy.
Pete, what about you? Do you have a water preference?
No. Water's good. Water from the tap is great.
Think.
Cool. So that's Drama's day. That was interesting to understand. At least you're not running around like us getting corona.
Yeah.
We just don't eat protein all day, so that's actually informative.
Yeah, that's good. Our last topic is Drama. We want to know your thoughts on our new show. So this is our new show. We've been getting some good feedback. We want to hear your feedback because you are the podcast king, the content king. What do you think about this?
I'm going to be honest. As much as I hate to admit this because I prefer to talk negatively about you guys, I love it. I think that it's great. I think that you guys are stars in your own right. Don't let anyone ever tell you different. I think you add a lot of value to this team, and I think this is the perfect format for you to give it. So listen, no matter what those two guys to my left say, you guys are stars.
Wow, you might be our only guest for the future. We're not going to bring Dion on back. That was amazing.
Fuck that. They talk shit about us.
All right. Well, I'm here pretty much all day, so I'm not at the grocery store.
As long as you're not playing Call of Duty or going to pick up your water from the Postmates. Does Postmates go all the way to your door in your apartment, or do you have to go down and get it?
No, they come to the door, and they have that new feature where they drop it off at the front door. It's incredible.
Are you sanitizing this once you get it or no?
Nah, I'm not that crazy. I started out by I would carry the bag in, I would drop it off, I would sanitize, then I would pull the stuff out.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm starting to join the coronavirus as a hoax team.
Yeah.
And so I'm not really tripping. My body, my choice. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So actually, a real question. So I'm 26, 27. Pete, you're 24, 25. I think we're not even scared at all about getting corona. If we get it, it's just getting sick. Or as a little older, are you scared in your range? Or are you just if I get it, it's getting sick and whatever? If I get corona, I'm just it sucks. It'll be 2 or 3 days of being sick. Doesn't really scare me. I know D's pushing 60, so he's worried about getting it because he's a health risk.
I was going to say, you just talked to me like I was a senior citizen.
You're definitely not there, but are you worried about getting it? Or is you just if I get it, whatever?
Look, here's my opinion. I would really, really, really rather not getting it. I do have a close friend who's young, who's 22, who got it, and
asymptomatic or got it?
No, got it for real. Her and her boyfriend got it, and they were really sick, not going to the hospital, but very sick for a week and a half. It just seemed like a horrendous flu. So don't get me wrong, I in no way want to sign myself up for that, but I'm not scared of dying. I don't think I'm going to end up on a ventilator. To be honest, I honestly think we have to have had it. We have to have the antibodies.
For sure.
We have to. But so that's my opinion. I want to try to avoid it, but I'm not scared I'm going to die. I mean,
especially a guy who comes from smoking a cig smoking background like you. It's pretty ballsy.
These lungs have been to hell and back. You know what I mean? and I've also had a jewel phase. It's I've really worn these puppies out, but I've had a good, couple years of nothing. So I think, they're nice and strong. They're back to a nice pinkish color, I would assume. And they're ready.
Got a lung checkup? Because how many years did you smoke cigs?
Probably 12.
And did you go cold turkey off them? Did you take some nicotine patch how'd you get off of it?
Yeah, I mean, it was off and on, right? It was all right, I quit. I'm going to run them under the sink. My last pack of cigarettes, I'm done. And then I would sneak a couple, then I would have a stressed out week and go buy a pack from the lady downstairs at the, the bottom of the office. Yeah. She has my favorite cigarettes. So yeah, back and forth for a while, but then yeah, probably on the third kind of attempt, I just stopped. I mean, look, I think it's just like anything else. Once you get to that point where you truly just understand, I don't know, there's this weird mental block. I consider myself a relatively smart dude, but you can lie to yourself and be oh, but it's not that bad. I haven't been smoking that long, whatever. But it's actually the dumbest thing in the world. And once you understand that, you're over it. Yeah. And then something like Corona comes around and you're really glad you did, because all those little 16-year-olds that have been sucking down 3 Juul pods a day are just lined up for the slaughter.
Sucks to be them.
Just kidding.
There they go.
Don't cancel me or whatever.
Cool. So let's wrap it up before Drama says some things. We'll get them canceled.
Yeah.
Pete, we are bigger than a lot of the other entities we have here right now. Let's go ahead and plug the podcast. So if you guys want to know more about Drama, you could find him on Group Chat Podcast.
Yep.
All things where you find podcasts, go check it out. Just type in Group Chat. You can find him on Instagram at Drama, DRMA. We also have our newsletter. That's group-chat.com. What else do we have to plug here? Our website will be live this week. That's going to look really, really cool. Not there yet, but it's getting there.
Can't wait.
Anything else I'm missing to plug? I mean, as the biggest thing right now, all the viewers are coming in here. They might not know about everything else. So anything else?
No, I understand. I don't want to miss this opportunity. But What?
Yeah, you want to plug Young and Reckless?
Yeah, Young and Reckless. I mean, I have a clothing company. If you don't know, it's called Young and Reckless. Lots of great stuff going on. Lots of good sales, and really, we got masks. We got masks coming soon, some real custom ones. Just good stuff. You know what I mean? If you like it, if you want to keep supporting that beautiful office that Pete gets to work out of and smoke weed, then support Young and Reckless. That's how we pay the rent.
Hey, do you want to sponsor this?
I will give you my office.
Yeah, please note, all sponsorship dollars goes directly to Pete's pocket.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand that really quickly.
If anyone else wants to sponsor just this segment, you'd be 100% sponsoring Pete. So you could actually just send him a Venmo. You want to drop your Venmo, Pete?
Yeah, it's confusing now. Now they're gonna get confused. It's Matthew Dash Clerkin, but then they're gonna be confused on who's Matt, and then it just gets.
Who is Matt?
Oh, yeah, you're a fucking liar. I forgot
No,
about that.
Pete's my middle name. We've gone over this a million times.
Yeah, we don't trust you. Guys, this is why we don't trust Pete. And this is why we call him an idiot. He doesn't even know his name.
Oh.
So when you introduce yourself to someone, what do you introduce yourself as?
It depends. If I'm with D, it's Pete because he usually goes here, meet Pete, and then I can't come in with Matt, so I just stick to Pete. But generally, I'll say Matt unless I'm with somebody else named
Your
Matt.
Instagram's Pete.
Yeah, why is your Instagram your boy Pete?
I started it like years ago, like in high school. I did your boy Pete as like a joke because before it wasn't cool to have your real name as your Instagram. So I made up one, which was your boy Pete because I used my middle name, and then I never changed it. Then I came here and D literally thought my name was Pete because he never looked at my resume to like look and see that it's Matt. And then it was a slippery slope. And he started introducing me to people, and then I kind of just wrote with Pete, and now I am Pete.
So you're real.
That's how I got the name Drama, you know?
Yeah.
No. You guys are both going by different names.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can't really call you a fucking idiot anymore. Damn it.
How do you introduce? Who do you introduce yourself as Drama to, and who do you introduce yourself as Chris to?
I mean, at this point, I'm 33 years old. I'm Chris unless, I think, someone's like younger. Like I think someone like knows me from TV. But if there's any risk of that, I'm Chris.
If this all goes well, do you think we could have a rebirth of the Fantasy Factory with us three?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's that was shut the fuck up, Pete. Let's move on.
No, yeah. I think it's totally possible. I think this looks exactly like the cast of Robin Big here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm big enough to be Big Black. Taylor is schemy enough to be Rob. I mean, that's kind of weird.
Shots fired.
Yeah, what?
I don't know.
Firing shots at Rob.
I don't know why. Rob doesn't even know me, and he's gonna hate me now.
You just compared yourself to Big Black, keyword black, and then you said Taylor is schemy enough.
And you said Rob's schemy. You called us both schemy.
Oh my God.
I don't know who I'm offended for.
Yeah, that's true.
Rob was talking at this point.
All right, we're gonna cut this off before Pete gets more drunk. Thanks for coming on, Drama. You're our best guest so far, and hopefully we get you on again because you're a lot more fun, nice, and intelligent than D and Drama. D and on it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I just want to say to all the viewers, do whatever you can. Share this. Talk about it. Maybe just set it on auto replay. It's really important to me personally and for my ego that my episode has the most views. So let's make sure we do that.
We had 2.2 thousand on IGTV for on it.
First of all, never call it 2.2 thousand.
2.2 is big number talk.
Sounds like such a big number. You should have just said 2.2.
2.2 thousand.
2.2 total viewers. Yeah. No, I got to at least break 3. I'll make sure I post it on my story or whatever, but just, it's important to me that I have the highest.
Absolutely.
Especially as a guy who used to be famous, it's like I still got a little bit of insecurity there. Like, I just need everyone's support.
Yeah, because it's like, do you still have it? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Like every time I do an interview, it's a test, So just all I'm asking for the viewers is support my insecurities and, share this.
Wow. Incredible.
Beautiful. All right. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow at the podcast.
See you tomorrow. Can't wait.
All right.
Bye.